There is something that has been bothering me. I feel like I should just talk about it. It's kind of crazy, bro. It's kind of crazy. So there is something that has been bothering me and has actually depressed me. It has given me a lot of thought in my mind, like trying to think about it. How am I supposed to deal with this? And why is this actually a thing that most of us young men have? And why we should actually need to talk about it? And how do we supposed to cope up with this? So I thought I can share it with you. Yeah. Yo, if you are new on our channel, I'll just have to say it, please. You can just subscribe to our channel. As a support that you can give us to keep going. To keep the momentum high like this. Yeah. So back to the topic. Most of us does not talk about being a past born is actually something that is so exhausting and depressing to men. Yeah. When I'm saying it, I'm not making any joke, or I'm not saying it is something that is easy to deal with, but I had nothing to do. I cannot do anything even if I'm a past born. I just have to accept it, and go with the flow. Yeah, and go with the flow. So, why being a past born is so draining and, exhausting as a young person that is trying to improve, I've been thinking about it, but I realized that it is something that we have to just normalize, and and take on with it, and take on with it. You cannot change anything about this. You cannot actually change anything because the reason is we are human, and we are kind of built with that, having that courage, courage from different perspective. Like, let me just say it. Uh, you having siblings and seeing your mother also and your father in very low positions. Maybe they are old, they cannot provide enough, and you are there like a bit. You feel like, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be finding something to do so that I can help my siblings and also help the family. So humans are built that way. I built that way where you feel like courageous. Where you feel like, these are my brothers, these are my siblings. These are my parents. And if I can do anything, I'll be proud of myself. I'll be actually helping them, so that there is peace in the family, so that I myself also, who is born with purpose, can can actually twist the situation and use that to save the family. But it comes with difficulties because, as I'm talking to you, it is not an easy thing to do. As a young person growing up, it's not an easy thing to do. And even if your family can try it out, maybe they could be retired, they are working in any company, they are business owners. It is still not easy for you because it needs maturity. It needs you to be deeply matured. It needs you to like kind of dealing with a lot of stuff. A lot of things got going on that he had to deal with. And being a man is not actually, is not actually easy thing. Being a man is something that you are built to deal with difficulties in life, and this is where it start to get interesting. This is where I feel like it's where you have to say that, yeah, man, I'm a man, and I can do this. I can actually fight. I can deal with this. Yeah, because at the end you will have the wisdom. You will have so many things, so many experience. You'll feel different after so many years of passing through that stage of life. You will feel different, and for that, even if I feel drained, even if I feel like, bro, it's crazy. Life is becoming so exhausting. As I'm thinking on how I can get a job, and help my and take care of my brothers, at least provide, live in a good house, and that is standard living where everyone is trying to have. So it's not easy. It's not easy, but we can deal with it that way. We can deal with it. We are all men. We are built like that. And if you are a man, you cannot make any excuse. You cannot say that I cannot deal with this. But it is just that at younger, at younger age, while you are growing up, you become affected with all this. You become affected with situation like this, and they kind of keep you in a small cycle. They kind of keep you like, if you are not strong enough, you can actually lose yourself somewhere there, and you can even lose yourself out of the way, by giving up and saying that I'm not going to do this, is difficult for me. Yeah. So being a passport is not easy, and we just have to cope with it. We have to just find a way, to sort things out. You are a man, and a man also, you are born to also, and later on, when you are invested so much, you have made a lot of money. You can use that to build your own family, getting married, and have a good life that you are looking for. So it is this way, and we cannot change that. Cannot change that. So what is your comment on this? I would like to also get to know more about your comments on this. Being a passport is actually exhausting, but we are men. Let's not talk about girls.